scheduled your first listing appointment this week. Angie, congratulations. That's awesome. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get started up. Welcome to the Power Up and Market Update. It is July 8th, 2024. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we can get the party started up. So remember that to be present, to bring your full attention to the Zoom, eliminate distractions, focus and stay with the conversation, engage and drop insights into the chat, and understand that how you do anything is how you do everything. So the title of today's presentation is the Power Hour. So before we get into the Power Hour, before we get into the updates, the first thing we're going to do is elevate our energy as a community, because you guys already know that energy is directly connected to the productivity, to your intentionality, and to how impactful you are in each conversation. So we're going to go ahead and do the affirmations together as a community. So I would invite everybody to unmute yourselves in this moment. I want to hear all of you guys loud and clear, repeating these affirmations as a community. Let's go ahead and wake up, everybody. So let's go again and get started. 1, 2, 3, power up.
Power
One,
up.
two, three, power up.
1, 2, 3, power up.
Power
One,
up.
two, three, power up.
High energy equals high income.
High energy equals high income.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
I was born to win.
I was born to win.
I will never surrender.
I will never surrender.
I will always keep growing.
I will always keep growing.
I was born to be great.
I was born to be great.
Today will be the best day of my life, no matter what.
Today will be the best day of my life, no matter what.
All right. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for playing full out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Go ahead and hit mute on your microphones. I really appreciate you guys. So we're going to go ahead and breathe as a community. We're just going to breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. We're going to do that 6 times, and we're going to hold at the top in the last one. Remember that breath is directly connected to your presence in each conversation. And I just heard something over this weekend that really was impactful for me. And someone said that if your breath is shallow, you're going to be connecting with the shallow aspects of yourself. If you have deep breaths and you breathe deeply in your life, you're going to be connecting deeply to life and deeply to everything you do. So I just want to encourage you guys to breathe deeply with me. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, hold, exhale, and let go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for breathing together as a community. And remember also that gratitude is an abundance multiplier. So if you want to get more things in your life that you could be grateful for, start to acknowledge the things that you already have, the things that you normally typically take for granted. I know that I do a lot of the times. When I get in my head and I get in my own way, I forget of all of the amazing things that I can be grateful for. Specifically, just the opportunity just to be alive, right? We woke up this morning. How great. I mean, I'm so grateful to have woken up this morning. So I want you guys to light up the chat with at least one thing you can be grateful for today. So what's one thing that you are grateful for today? Drop it into the chat. I'm so grateful for the ability to see. I'm so grateful for the ability to hear. I'm so grateful to be here with all of you. Mr. Greg Mendoza said he's breathing and walking. Ms. Gannett said family and life. I love that. I love that. What else are you guys grateful for? Health and life. Yes, absolutely. Health. Yes, absolutely. Kids, family and car. Grateful for my family. I love that. Grateful for today. Absolutely. Relationships in Jesus Christ. Absolutely. My ability to learn, health and people in my life, my home, this group of EXP. Yes, absolutely. I'm so grateful for the deep breaths that I was able to take. I'm so grateful for the cup of water I was able to drink and my warm shower this morning, and cold shower too, because I do warm and then cold. A positive mindset to being able to work as a family today. I love that. hot water, a home, and a bed. Awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for sharing what you are grateful for today, because again, great gratitude is an abundance multiplier. So visualize yourself 12 months from now. It is July 8th, 2025, and you've accomplished all of your goals. You've signed all of the listings. Thank you, Ms. Jill. I'm so grateful for you as well, my friend. You've accomplished your listing goals, your escrow goals, your bank account looks like the way you want it. So I want you to actually visualize, you picking up your phone a year from now, looking at your bank account, and what does your bank account look like? What is the money in the bank account look like? How many properties do you own? How many listings did you sell? How many clients did you serve? How does your body feel? How does your body look? How are you dressed? Where are you at? Who are you with? Are you traveling? What kind of car do you have? Right? I want you to bring that mental movie to yourself and really bring that vivid imagination, because the imagination, when we're able to, basically the imagination is the thing that comes before the actual manifestation, right? So imagine it to manifest it. That's the connection there. So imagine the greatest outcome and your reality. And one of the things that I like to do every day is read my goals at least twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So what is your goal? Read that out loud in the morning and before you go to bed. Our community goals to serve 21,000 families, $10 billion in volume, and to attract 10,000 agents to our company. Mr. Greg Mendoza, yes, absolutely. Puerto Vallarta, yes, homeowner out there. Absolutely, brother, absolutely. We're going to be neighbors out there. So now we're going to go ahead into the local market update. We're keeping track of just 5 counties here. So again, if your county doesn't show up here, remember that you have a very, very powerful tool called the MLS. This is where myself and Terry get this data every single week. So make sure that you're using the MLS to understand what the actives, the pendings, the closings, the average days on the market, and the sum of the closings in your area. And if you want to get very specific and you want to get more granular, remember to do it, for a zip code, for a city, right? Because if your customers keep seeing you as the advocate, the person that knows and understands the numbers, you have no idea how many people I talk to all the time that are outside of this community that don't understand the numbers, that don't understand what's happening with the market. And a lot of the times when I'm talking to agents that are outside of our community, and they tell me, hey, you know what? The market is okay, or the market is this, the market is that, whatever meaning people are giving it. And then I always ask them, and I know every single one of you guys know this. I always ask them, what's the numbers? Like, what is the actives, pendings, closings? And 99% of the time, people don't have an understanding. This is why I like to repeat this stuff every single week, because you guys get connected to possibility. So look at this. LA, we got $1.3 billion in closings in the last 7 days, closed 7 days. 787 million in Orange County, 234 million in San Bernardino, 420 million in Riverside, 645 million in San Diego. And look at the actives, right? That means that somebody sat down with an agent, signed a listing contract 994 times in LA, 309 times in Orange County, 488 times in San Bernardino, 578 times in Riverside, and 513 times in San Diego. So it just gives you a direct connection. Actives, pendings, closings, that totals out to $3.5 billion in production, a little bit lower than last week. We had about $4 billion last week. 3,175 homes closed and $87 million in commissions paid. I don't know about you guys, but every single time that I see the numbers, I am like blown away. The number one question that you guys should ask yourself today and every day is, how much do I want to participate in this market? Because that's the only question that really matters at the end of the day, right? You will get your unfair share of the market if you choose to. So I titled this conversation today, Hour of Power, because I want to get all of us connected and focused. We started off, obviously, the second half of the year. You guys already know that. And I want us to, go all in at the second half of the year. I know everybody outside of this community, they might be thinking of slowing down, but I know that every single one of you in here wants to amplify your actions, wants to take on more listings, wants to increase their bottom line and live a greater quality of life. So you guys should understand this already as a foundation, that all business is conversation. Everything is conversation. So if you have a problem in your business, it's not necessarily a business problem, it's a conversation problem. And I would just guesstimate, and I'm going to estimate, just going to basically take a wild guess. Hey, you're not having enough conversations. And I want you guys to really keep track of this. And I want you guys to write this down. But every single day, right? I've had multiple people that have reached out to me about, wanting to hit icon and go to the next level of their production. And I answer the question every single time the same. You have to measure what you're doing every single day. Conversations, right? That's number one. You have to measure how many conversations you're actually having. Number two, you have to measure how many appointments you're scheduling. Number three, you want to also keep track of signed contracts. And number four, you want to keep track of closings. So again, it's conversations, it's appointments, signed contracts, and closings. Every single day, if you start to just literally write those things down every single day, you will start to be more intentional on the most important things every single day. Because what typically happens is that you forget, you get sidetracked, you get, into conversation and dialogue, or you have a transaction that, kind of moves you out of the way on your main goal and your main priority. But if you keep track of these four things every single day, which is conversation, appointments, signed contracts, and closings, you will start to be much more intentional. So I want you guys to keep track of those four things every single day. So I asked you guys this question as a community. You guys have done, a lot of you have already done this exercise, but I want you to just remember how many contacts you actually have on your phone, right? Because I think a lot of people underestimate how many people they actually have in their phone book. And a lot of people just don't reach out to them, or they think that they reached out to them and they actually didn't. I would guesstimate that, each one of you will have at least, 300, 500, 1,000. I think I have close to 9,000 contacts on my cell phone, right? But you probably have way more contacts than you think. And a lot of the times, so there you go. Sonia just said she has 8,000 contacts in her phone, right? So I want you guys to acknowledge how many contacts you actually have in your phone, because I will guarantee you, you probably have way more than you believe. So I know that this community is all in. You guys are all here right after the holiday. There's about 70 of you in this conversation. So I really appreciate each and every single one of you. So we're gonna play a game, right? We're actually gonna be being hyper productive, for the next 40 minutes or so. So we're gonna play this game, and you guys have already opted in because you guys are here. So if you guys are here and you guys are staying with this conversation, you guys are going to play this game, and this is what you're going to need to actually play the game. Okay. What you're going to need is your cell phone. That's it. That's all you're going to need for this next exercise. You're going to need your cell phone. And what we're going to do is that we're going to be utilizing our thumbs. Okay. We're not going to be utilizing, getting on the phone. We're not going to be knocking on doors. We're not going to be Alicia, 18,000 contacts. Check that out. Check that out. A lot of contacts, right? So we're not going to be knocking on doors. We're not going to be doing open houses. We're not going to be doing anything else. We're just going to be using our cell phones, which I know every single one of you has in your hand right now or somewhere near you. And what we're going to do is that we're going to text, we're going to send direct messages, or we're going to send emails. And we're just going to go ahead and start conversations. That's all we're going to do. So we're going to play a game, and I want to see who's actually going to accomplish this in the next 40 minutes. Start 100 conversations. And let me give you guys the ground rules, okay? I'm not saying that you guys need to know what you need to say next or how you're going to follow up. I just want you guys to flood your pipeline right now for the next 40 minutes. And I want you guys to start conversations. We've done this exercise before, and every single time I've had people that are double-ending listings, opening transactions, going on multiple appointments, because I want you guys to get connected to your brains that this is just a conversation game. And this is what you're going to say. Hello, fill in the blank. It's Leo Robles. Obviously, you're going to put your name in there. Don't put my name in there. With eXp Realty, how's everything going? So that's all you're going to do. You're literally just going to start a conversation. Don't overcomplicate it. You're just going to say, hello, what's up? How's it going? Or the last one I just added for a bonus. Hey, how was your 4th of July weekend, right? I want you to get reconnected with your people in your life. So that's what we're going to be doing here for the next 40 minutes. And we're going to be starting that up right now. So the game is, again, starting 100 conversations. Go ahead and start now. This is your script. and let's get to work. So I'm just going to be here in the background. I'm going to be holding you guys accountable. You could use KV Core Mass Text. Go ahead if you want to do that as well. But I want you guys to go into your phone. I want you guys to go in your phone. 100 conversations. So I want to see who's actually going to accomplish the 100 conversations. I think we had about 5 or 6 of you that accomplished it last time. I want to increase that number. There's 72 of us. So if all 70 of us stick with the conversation and actually just follow the instructions, which is to start conversations, you guys are going to crush it. So what does it look like? You're going to grab your cell phone. You're going to go to one of your contacts and you're just going to say, hello, how's it going? Hello, how was your 4th of July? That's all you're doing. So get to work, guys. So right now, hour of power, we're just starting conversations. Don't overthink it. Don't think about, oh, maybe you have somebody on your contacts that maybe you don't have them tagged accordingly, whatever the case is. I want you to start conversations. I want to see who is going to be the first one to finish today. We have a total of 40 minutes. We definitely don't need 40 minutes to start conversations, but what happens is that people start to get in their own way. So that's what we're doing for the next 40 minutes. So start conversations. I want to see those thumbs moving. Those thumbs are going to be moving right now. Don't be scrolling. Don't be scrolling on Instagram. Don't be wasting your time on anything else. Right now, for the next 40 minutes, all you're doing is starting conversations. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. But I want to be clear that everybody understands the game that we're playing. The game is to start 100 conversations now. That's what we're doing right now. Start conversations. Here's the script, an example. I'm just going to keep pivoting back and forth to this screen right here. But this is all we are doing, all we're doing. And yes, play my Apple Music Realtor playlist in the background while you're texting. Absolutely. Thank you, Steven, for dropping that awesome track over the weekend, by the way. So start conversations, guys. Start conversations to everyone, family, friends, loan officers. Yeah, start conversations. Look, any person that's on your cell phone right now, anybody has the opportunity to either do business with you or refer you somebody. So that's what I want you to do is start conversations. Because what's going to happen at the end of these 40 minutes, you guys are going to have 100 conversations started. And you're going to be overwhelmed with the amount of people that are texting you. You're going to be overwhelmed with the amount of people that are sending you messages. You're probably going to start to get calls from people. And I want you to ignore that for the time being. And I want you to just start conversations. That's all we're doing here for the next, 40 minutes or so. We're already 3 minutes into it. You guys should already have about, 10, 15, 20 conversations already. But literally copy and paste. All right. So start conversation. So I want to do a quick check-in. How many conversations have you started so far? Let me know on the chat whenever you have a chance. But if you're busy moving your thumbs, having and starting conversations, go ahead and do that. That's all we're doing here for the next, 37 minutes. So start conversations, start conversations. You're going to say something like, hi, how's it going? That's literally how easy it could be. Hi, how's it going? Even though I thought I had contact with these people 4th of July. Well, then what I would say, Lydia, is contact other people besides the ones that you already wish them 4th of July. So I want you to start 100 new conversations. Okay. Thank you for asking that question because I'm pretty sure a couple of, yeah. And Francis just said copy and paste. Absolutely. Bingo. Copy and paste. That's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations. I don't want you guys to think about step number 2. I don't want you to think about step number 3. I don't want you to think about what you're going to do next week. I want you to think about just starting conversations now. That's all we're doing. Copy and paste. There we go. Valerie just started 2 conversations. Boom. All right, cool. And just copy and paste, guys. Copy and paste. We should have at least 15 to 20 conversations already because all we're doing is copying and pasting, copying and pasting, copying and pasting. Saying, hi, how's it going? Just that's it. How was your 4th of July weekend? That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. And stick with it, guys. Look, if you are resisting starting conversations, therein lies your problem in your business. Okay. If you're resisting this exercise, that means that, again, you're resisting productivity. And this is what the game's all about, starting conversations. And I want you guys to notice where you're getting in your own way, right? What is it that you're saying to yourself while you're thinking of contacting somebody? What is it that you're saying to yourself? And I want you to put that to the side for now, okay? Whatever's coming up for you as you're going to send this little copy and paste text message, whatever's coming up for you, I want you to just put it to the side for the next, 35 minutes. Just put it to the side for now. And afterwards, after 11 o'clock, go ahead and, keep honoring those thoughts if you'd like to. But I just want you to put all those thoughts to the side for now. And I want you guys to take action. All we are doing is starting conversations. That's all we're doing for the next 34 minutes. Starting conversations. So you're just moving your thumbs. Hello, it's Leo here with eXp Realty. How's everything going? How was your 4th of July weekend? Just did you hear about like these, the interest rates? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just say something, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. That's all we're doing. We're starting 100 conversations. I promise you that when you do this exercise, you will have work to do for the rest of the week. I can guarantee you that because I've already done this training before and I've had that feedback. Some people are, even productive for like an entire month just by starting 100 conversations. I want you to think about when's the last time that you started 100 conversations to your business, like fresh conversations, because there was a study that was done because I did this exercise in another seminar, and the guy literally told me, he said that the average salesperson has anywhere from 10 to 15 conversations started at all times. So again, if you are having issues in your business, it's not because you're not doing, you don't know what to do. You're just not having enough conversations. So I want to challenge every single one of you, not overthink this process. All you're doing is copying and pasting. So you're going to look at your contact and say, hey, how's it going? 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 That's all you're doing. And ignore the text messages back. Ignore all that stuff back. You're going to get back to them after 11 o'clock. All we're doing is starting conversations. All right. So I want to see who's leading the way. Who is here at least 10 conversations in or more? 15, 20 conversations, 30, 40, 50 conversations. All you're doing is copying and pasting. Realistically, every single one of you should have at least 40 to 50. But again, if you're overthinking this process, you might not have more than like 10. Okay. I don't care what, again, is going through your mind right now in this time. All right, Lydia, you got 5 conversations, my friend. Okay, cool. So just take that same message you're sending out, copy and paste it. It takes approximately 1 to 3 seconds to copy and paste. Francis, thank you so much. You got 14 conversations started. That's awesome. Let's keep it going. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations for the next 32 minutes. Nothing else. We're not following up. We're not scrolling on social media. We're literally just starting conversations. So Frances looks like she's leading the way. Is she the only one that's taking action? Who else is taking action in here? How many conversations are you in? Come on, I want to see how many of you are actually going to start 100 conversations today. Because, again, every single one of you should actually start 100 conversations. There's 65 of us in here. 6,500 conversations should be started before the end of the training today. Because all it requires for you to do is copy and paste. It doesn't require for you to do anything else. Copy and paste. Okay, cool. Amanda, 15, doing a little bit differently. Okay, cool. Awesome. So just keep doing what you're doing. Do a little bit faster. You could do it. Just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Start conversations. This is what we're doing. I want you guys to remember, Mr. Greg, let's go. 32 conversations. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. All we're doing is copying and pasting. Don't overthink this process. I promise you, at the end of this training today, after 11 o'clock, go back to do whatever you guys were doing. Sandra, 3 conversations. Okay, cool. So you got 3 so far. Thank you for taking action. So now I want you to exactly what you just wrote down to the first 3. Go to the rest of your contacts, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Look, the worst thing that can happen is that you're going to get a response from somebody, say, who is this? You're going to get a response to saying, don't text me anymore. If you get anything but a positive response, just go ahead and remove them from your contacts. This is going to be a great way for you to update your contacts anyways, right? I think that Ms. Alicia said she had like 18,000 contacts. So this is going to be a great exercise for you to really understand, who really is somebody you should keep in your contacts. Okay. Amanda, I love this. So This is her message. Hope you had a great 4th. I just wanted to send my business card so you had it available if anyone you know needs it. I love that. There you go. Borrow what Amanda just wrote. I love that. I love that. There it is. So you could use something like that. You could use whatever you want. You can't get this wrong. I mean, the only way you can get this wrong, but actually you can get it wrong. The only way you can get it wrong is by not taking any action, by you overthinking this, by you sitting on the sidelines right now and just saying like, oh, I don't know who to message. Get that out of the way. That's exactly what is in the way of your success in this business. Just start conversations. That is all we're doing right now. Start conversations. Start conversations. All right. So it looks like Greg is leading the way with 32 and counting. So who else? Who else besides Greg is gonna really, take 100 new conversations? My contacts are family and friends and clients I work with, and I'm usually always in contact, but I got 10 in. Okay, cool. Sounds good. So Lydia, I'll challenge you as well, right? I'm pretty sure you have an Instagram, you have a Facebook, most likely, right? You have any other platform. So if you don't have a lot of contacts on your cell phone, go ahead and start sending out direct messages on your Instagram and your Facebook. I'm telling you guys, every single one of you has plenty of contacts. I know I have over 9,000 contacts on my cell phone. So again, all we're doing is starting conversations. We've been doing this exercise for about 12 minutes. So that means that if your thumbs are not moving during these 12 minutes, that means that you're not starting conversations right now. And if you're not at least 30 in, it means you're overthinking. Mr. Hector, 15 and still only on the A's. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? 15 in and he's only on the A's. Right. So I want you to move the thumbs faster. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send. That's all we're doing. Or paste, right? Once it's already copied, you don't even need paste copy no more. Just paste it, send, paste it, send, paste it, send. It takes you like 3 seconds to start a conversation. Paste and send. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. So let's get it. Come on, guys. 100 conversations. 100 conversations is the challenge. 100 conversations. Here's the game. Start 100 conversations. Hello, it's Leo here with eXp Realty. How's everything going? Hello, how's it going? How was your 4th of July? Hello, did you hear about the prices in your neighborhood? Hello, did you hear about your neighbor that just sold? Hello, did you hear? Fill in the blank. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You had them at hello, guys. I'm telling you, you had them at hello. I promise you there will be people in this conversation today that will literally open escrow, sign listings, double end properties, and cause like more productivity than you probably have in the last 30 days. And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you here by the end of this conversation. So keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. So we got Hector with 15 and we got Greg with 30 something conversations. I know there's somebody out there right now that even has more than that. So I challenge you guys to keep going. I want you to keep doing the activity, copy and paste. That is all we're doing. It doesn't take rocket science. That's the really cool thing about this exercise and this training. Just copy and paste, copy and paste. Start conversations. Start conversations. That's all we're doing. Start conversations. So keep it going. Keep it going. We've been doing this for about 14 minutes. 14 minutes of conversations. And if your thumbs move, like let's just say you take a whopping 5 seconds to send out a text message, that means that you could send out 15 text messages every minute. So that means that you guys could have had, let's just say you guys do 10 every minute. That means that in 10 minutes, you could have done, 60 around there. No, actually, no, 100 conversations. I'm sorry. I'm not even multiplying correctly today. So if you would have had 10 conversations per minute, which is copy and paste, in 10 minutes, you would have already had 100. So again, it's an overthinking problem in this exercise because every single one of you should already have that many. But again, I want to encourage you to copy, paste, move on. Copy, paste, move on. That's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations. Don't overthink this. Don't overthink this. You guys can respond later. You can get back to them later. You can schedule something later. I just want you to continue to start conversations. Some of you will start getting excited because you guys are going to get a response by somebody. You guys are going to dive into the conversation. That's not the point of this training. The only point of this training is to start the conversation. That's all we're doing for the next 25 minutes. 25 minutes, and we're just starting conversations. Let's keep it going. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Keep it going, keep it going. I just want to acknowledge all of you guys that are here, right? We started off with about 75 people. We're down to 60. So I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you that have committed and stuck with the process, that are continuing to move forward. This is the most important part of your business. Nothing else is more important than starting conversations in your business. Starting conversations, starting conversations. Let's go. Come on now. Let's get it. All right, all right, all right. So who's leading the way? Who's leading the way? How many conversations have you started? How many conversations have you started? Put it in the chat. We've been doing this for about 16 minutes. Copy, paste, copy, and paste. That's all we're doing right now for the next, 30 minutes or so. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Start conversations. Start conversations. Let's go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Start conversations, guys. Start conversations. Let's go. Start conversations. Start conversations. There you go, Greg. Yeah, your thumb is gonna be buff. This is actually I'm gonna drop a track in here for you guys. This is a track that I listen to when I want to be productive, like now. This is a really cool track that keeps me focused. So I just dropped it in there for you guys. This is what I use for my prospecting. When I'm starting conversations, this keeps the vibe. I'm actually playing it right now in the background, but I got my microphone, so you probably can't hear it. So I just wanted to drop it into the chat. Start conversations. So Wendy Salazar, 5 conversations. Thank you for putting it in the chat. And I encourage you, my friend, to copy and paste. You got this. You got this. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. If you got 5 so far, do exactly what you just did with those 5. Keep going. It takes you about 5 seconds, 5 seconds if I'm being generous, to copy and paste. So thank you so much for putting out your stats. Keep increasing these conversations. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. That's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations right now. Nothing else. We're not following up. We're not responding to what they say after. We're just starting conversations. I promise you they'll still be there after you finish this training. Trina, for sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. I'm glad that you got it now, my friend. And let's just keep starting conversations. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So keep starting conversations. That's all we're doing. Hello, how's it going? Hello, how's it going? That's all we're doing right now. That's all we're doing. Copy, paste, copy, paste. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Trina. Appreciate you, my friend. There we go. We got 5 conversations. Let's go. All right. The goal is 100, guys. 100 conversations. 100 conversations. Start conversations. Start conversations. Let's go. That's why I called it Hour of Power, right? I just didn't want to talk to you guys today. I wanted to actually get into action. So that's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. We've officially been here for about 19 minutes. 19 minutes, guys. 19 minutes that we've been focused on starting conversations. 19 minutes. There should be at least 50 conversations started. 19 minutes, at least 50 conversations started. And if you're not at least starting 50 conversations so far, that means you're overthinking this process.
May I
want you
say
guys to
something
think
to
about
you?
that. Go ahead.
So, okay, started conversations. So I have about 4 people that we are communicating like back and forth. Is that, or started just send the message? That's what you mean by starting?
Yeah, no, thank you for asking that question. Yeah, so you're just starting it. That's it. You're just
Okay.
starting. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
and that's, yeah, thank you for asking that question. So yeah, you're going to get responses from people, right? Which is really cool, right? You're going to start getting
Yeah.
responses. But right now, all we're doing is starting them. That's all because what I want you guys to do is flood the funnel with 100 open conversations. I mean, you're going to literally have the rest of the week, the rest of the 2 weeks, the rest of the month to just get back to everybody. That's what we want. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for playing full out. All we're doing is starting conversations, starting conversations. That's all we're doing. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused and productive. Start conversations. The game is to start 100 conversations. Boom. Start. Script. Hi, how's it going? That's as simple as that. Hi, how's it going? All right. And then you're going to get, who is this? How did you get my information? Worry about that later. Doesn't matter. All we're doing is starting conversations right now. And then later on today and the rest of the week, all we're going to do is book those appointments now. But step one is to start conversations. Start conversations. All right, guys, let's keep it going. We've been doing this for about 21 minutes. 21 minutes of focus time. That's all we've been doing. Just 21 minutes. That's all we've been doing for the 21 minutes. And if you're doing anything else but starting conversations for the 21 minutes, you're not following the exercise. Whatever is getting in the way of you starting the conversation is what's getting in the way of your success. It's what's getting in the way of the listings. It's what's getting in the way of all the money you could be making right now. You're getting in your own way. You're not being coachable right now. All we're doing is starting conversations. That's all we're doing. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. 56 of you still standing. Let's get it. We started off with 75. We're at 56. Let's go, Maggie. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. I know it's the A. It's not comfortable, right? It's not comfortable to be here and doing it. And it's not like super cool, right? We want to get to the closing table. We want to get the escrow. But this is where it starts. It starts with the conversation. So thank you so much for playing full out. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Start conversations. Don't respond to them now. Don't book an appointment now. Don't catch up now. You have plenty of time to catch up after 11 o'clock. Until 11, all we're doing is starting conversations. That's all we're doing right now. And I don't want you guys to focus on escrows either. I don't want you to focus on the listing. I don't want you to upload anything. I don't want you to do anything technology-wise. All we're doing is literally starting conversations. Just move on this training with me. I'm telling you, I promise you, you're gonna create some results. There we go. Dennis, you got 25 started conversations. Congratulations, Mr. Dennis. That's awesome. And you got 7 responses. And then we'll get to the responses later. So just keep it going, my friend. Keep it going. Keep starting those conversations. Thank you so much for playing full out. So we've been doing this exercise for 23 minutes. 23 minutes. And if I'm being generous, you guys, all you need is 5 seconds. Even if you needed 10 seconds to do a text. 10 seconds, right? That means that you could do 6 conversations in 1 minute. So again, you guys should all have been at 100 conversations by now, but I'm being generous with you guys. And I know this is something that's out of your norm. This is something you're not doing every day, which is also another question. Why aren't you doing this every day? Right? Why aren't you starting conversations every single day? This is the only thing that is important in the business, starting conversations. Obviously, there's a lot more, but starting conversations is the beginning of the funnel. It's the beginning of the process. Flood the funnel, guys. Let's get it. 100 conversations. 53 of you still standing. Let's go. 75 started, 53 still standing. All we're looking at is 1 hour. 1 hour of productivity. If you can't give yourself 1 hour of productivity, I'm telling you, that's your problem in your business. 51 still standing. 2 of them, just 2 more people just fell out. Let's go. 50 still standing. Let's go. Start conversations. That's all we're doing. Start conversations. Start conversations. All right. Somebody at least has to have 50. At least one of you has to have 50 conversations in here. Who has at least 50? 60 conversations. Let's go. All we're doing is taking action. Miss Jill, 50 conversations. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. Greg, 43 conversations. Let's go. Thank you, Jill. Thank you so much, my friend. Keep it going. Keep it going. All we're doing is starting conversations. That's all we're doing. Is it uncomfortable? Yes. Do we want to do it? Probably not. Should we do it? Absolutely yes. Conversations lead to you meeting customers leads to contracts leads to open escrows lead to closed escrows. Okay, this is the top of the funnel. So we got Jill with 50 and we got Greg with 43 conversations, and the goal is to have 100 conversations, and we've been doing this for 26 minutes. That's it. So if it seems like it's been like a long time, you guys have just been doing this for 26 minutes. That's it. But look at that. 26 minutes and Jill already has 50 started conversations. Greg has 43 started conversations. Imagine if you guys did this every single day. 50 of you are still standing in this conversation. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. You can't get this wrong, by the way, guys. All we're doing is starting conversations. That's all we're doing. Start conversations. Start conversations. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. So we got 13 more minutes. Whatever, I want you guys to pretend that every single conversation you start, I am paying you $100 every single time that you start a new conversation. If I was giving you $100 every conversation you started, I bet you anything you would move those thumbs quicker. Okay. So 100 conversations times $100. That means you would make $10,000 just for starting 100 conversations. That's all we're doing. Start the conversation. Start the conversation. $100 every time. I'm paying you $100. I'm pretending to pay you $100 every single conversation you start. Because one commission, right, that you get out of this exercise, I'm telling you, it's going to change everything for you. Let's go. $100 every conversation you start. Pretend you're getting $100 every single conversation you start into your bank account. So that means that Jill just added $5,000 to her bank account just by starting 50 conversations. Greg, has $4,300 in his bank account extra because he started 43 conversations. That's all we're doing for every conversation. Here. Conversation started. Let's go. How's it going? You had them at hello. Don't overthink this process, guys. All we're doing is starting conversations. If it feels uncomfortable, I want you to push that uncomfortable feeling to the side and take action anyways. If this feels weird, I want you to put that weird feeling to the side and take action anyways. If it feels intrusive, like, I'm reaching out to people, I'm bothering people, whatever stuff you're saying in your brain right now, that is what's getting in the way of all your success. I don't want to bother people. That's what's getting in the way. I don't want to be intrusive. That's what's getting in the way. All right. Copy and paste. Doesn't take any rocket science to do what I'm telling you guys to do right now for the next 10 minutes, right? We've been doing this for about 29 minutes. All we're doing is starting conversations. We're just starting conversations. We've been going for 29 minutes. Keep going. Who's going to be the first one to hit 100? 100 new conversations. 100 new conversations. All you're doing is copying and pasting. Copying, paste, and send. Copy, paste, and send. That's all you're doing. Starting conversations. Yes, your notifications are blowing up. Yes, you're going to start getting calls back. Yes, you're going to get responses. I want you guys to push aside the response. All you're doing is initiating conversations. Keep it going. Looks like Jill and Greg are leading the way, 50 and 43. Who's going to be the first one to hit 100? Who's going to be the first one to hit 100 conversations? Started. That's all we're doing. Conversation started. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. The game is to start 100 conversations now. Literally, even if somebody stepped in and only had 10 minutes, you can literally do 100 conversations started in 10 minutes. Amanda, congratulations. 39 conversations. Come on. Copy and paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Hit 100. You guys can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You got this. Stay focused. I got this little peak music in the background over here. I'm already feeling the vibe, the productivity vibe. Let's go. Come on now. 100 conversations, guys. 100 conversations. David got 5 responses and 10 conversations started. Let's keep it going. So copy paste, right? Whatever you did for the 10 starting, let's not count the responses just yet. We're just counting the conversation started. That's all we're doing right now. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste next, copy, paste next, copy, paste next. All we're doing is starting conversations. We got 9 more minutes. Who's going to be the first one to hit 100 conversations today? Let's go. I expect all of you to hit 100 conversations because you could literally do it if you just followed the very basic instructions, right? If you're not getting 100 conversations by the end of this conversation, it's because you are overcomplicating it. You're overthinking it. You're not following the basic instructions. The basic instructions is to start conversations. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing right now. So keep starting conversations. We got 8 more minutes. Come on now. You guys can do it. Move those thumbs faster. I want you to pretend that every conversation you start, that means that you copy, you paste, and you send. Every conversation you start, you're getting $1,000 deposited into your bank account. Imagine that. $1,000 in your bank account. Every conversation you start. That's it. Every conversation you start right now, it's giving you $1,000 in your bank account. 10 conversations, 10,000. 100 conversations, $100,000. Start conversations. Start conversations. Let's go, guys. Come on now. 47 of you guys are still standing. We started off with about 75 people. Again, thank you guys for playing full out. Thank you for staying with the conversation. We're not done, so keep it going. Keep moving those thumbs. Copy and paste. That's all we're doing. We're just starting conversations. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Leo.
Yes, sir.
You know what's the cool thing about it is that we're not talking about real estate on this conversation, and 9 times out of 10, everybody hits you back.
That's it, bro.
Yeah. It's like everyone's responding, bro. So that's a great exercise, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How many conversations you in?
I'm at 58 right now. I have all the little blue dots replied back. 58.
58. All right, bro. Come on now. Let's get it. I'm counting on you. Yeah, I know you're gonna hit 100. Let's go, bro. Thank you for sharing. Let's go. Come on now. 100 conversations. We got plenty of time after this training to respond to them. We got plenty of, we got the rest of the day. We got the rest of the week to respond, to set up appointments, to get on the phone with them. We got all that time in the world. I just want you guys to start conversation. The whole point of this exercise is for you to flood the funnel. That way you could be so busy, right? I remember somebody sent me over a screenshot last time I did this training, and they're like, oh my God, I have all these conversations I can't keep up. Who wants to have that problem? I know I do, right? Let's have conversations. Let's have conversations, because when you're on the court, taking action, that's where transactions are going to come from. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. All right. Michelle said, amazing. 3 little fires. Let's go. Let's keep starting conversations, guys. Let's keep starting conversations. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Start conversations. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. We got 5 more minutes. $1,000 every conversation you start. $1,000. I want you to pretend $1,000 are hitting your bank account for every conversation you start, and you got 5 more minutes to collect that money. 5 more minutes to collect that money. And if you're not, look, if you get 10 conversations, going to get you 10 grand. If you're just literally throwing money away, if you're not starting conversations right now, seriously, Start the conversation. Start the conversation. That's all we're doing. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Respond to them later. That's not part of this exercise. The only thing you're doing right now is starting conversations. You got 5 more minutes, and I know that you guys have it, and you guys could do it, and you guys can get 100 at least. All right, Iris, thank you so much. Who's going to be the first one to hit 100? One of you has to at least hit 100 today. I can't end this meeting without one of you at least hitting 100 conversations. Let's get it. Come on, guys. Who's going to hit it? Who's going to get the 100 conversations? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Start conversations. Start conversations. That's all we're doing. We're starting conversations. Come on, guys. 4 more minutes. $1,000 every conversation you start. You had them at hello. Literally just say hello, copy, paste. Hello, hello, hello. That's all you're doing. I know some of you are sitting on 5,000 contacts in your cell phone and you guys have not contacted them. Just say hello. Deal with the responses later. We're just starting conversations. We got 4 more minutes. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on now. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. 3 more minutes. Keep it going. Start conversations. Who's going to hit 100 first? Copy and paste. Don't overthink it. Copy and paste. Start conversations. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Somebody, I feel it. Somebody's going to get that 100 conversations. You're just starting them. You could do it. Every single one of you could do it, by the way. Every single one of you could do it. But if you didn't do it, it's because you're overthinking the process. You're overthinking what you're supposed to be doing. So all you're doing is starting conversations. Start conversations. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Start conversations. Respond later. Call them back later. Whatever's in the way, I'm telling you, is getting in the way of your success. Start conversations. Let's go. 2 more minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's going to hit 100? Miss Mariana, 32 conversations. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 2 more minutes. $1,000 every conversation you start. $10,000 every conversation you start. $10,000 every conversation you start. $10,000 every conversation you start. One more minute. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, guys. Who's going to hit 100? Who's going to hit 100? All right. So I want to take off the screen. All right, cool. So we're right there at 11 o'clock. I wanted you guys to share. What did you guys get out of this exercise? We are complete. Actually, you guys still have like 30 more seconds. All right. So Randy said 30 text messages, 5 conversations started. Well, actually, the conversation, all we're doing is starting the conversations by sending out the original text messages. So you did 30. So you started 30 conversations, right? Even though it didn't respond, responses are secondary. All we're focusing on is the starting of the conversations. So it's 11 o'clock, guys. What did you guys learn? What did you guys learn from this exercise? I want you guys to share. I want to take a couple of shares before we wrap up today. Anaisa, 53 conversations started. Amanda, 54 conversations started. Awesome. What did you guys get? Who wants to share?
Discipline, Leo. Discipline and repetition. Every day, you'll succeed.
Yes, 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 yes. Love it. Mr. David Rios got 75 conversations started. That's what I'm talking about. Frank, 55. Yaneth, 10, 10, and 5. Awesome. All right. What else? What else did you guys get about with this exercise? What else did you guys get?
That just focusing a little bit of time can make so much of an impact.
Yes. A little bit of time can make so much impact. Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Who else wants to share?
I realized I got so many contacts on my phone that I didn't know I had. And it's crazy to know that some of these people are people that I probably met about 20 years back. And I sent them a text message and they still responded. So overall right now I'm at 72 conversations started.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for sharing. 72 conversations started. And I want you guys to think about, when is the last time you guys started this many conversations on a Monday morning? When's the last time you guys did this? Right? And I want you guys to think about this. You could do this every day. Every day you guys could do this. All right, who else has something else to share?
I'll share.
Miss Jill, what's going on?
Hey,
Hey.
well, this is pretty cool. I still have to count them, but yeah, I'm one of those people that has, something like 10,000 people on my phone.
Yep. I know. I know it. I know it.
And you know what? I only went by the people I've sent text messages to for the last, 3 years, 4 years is still on my phone. I just kind of went through those first, and then I could go through alphabetically everybody later. But it was great just to have this, just for, thanks for having us physically do this so we could see, what it's like. Because, yeah, and now I'm like bombarded with all these people that are trying to talk to me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Now we have a new breakdown, right? I'm like, now I got to get back to all these other people.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that. Thank you for sharing, Jill. Thank you so much. Who else has something to share? Who had a breakthrough or who realized something? I want to hear from you guys.
I'd like to share.
Go for it, Miss Iris.
I kind of hopped in on this call like halfway through and I immediately just started implementing it, and it's like seconding to Jill. I have now all of these messages and it seems like, people just were happy to hear from me, and
That's what I'm talking about.
There's so many responses, which is great.
Yay. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you so much for taking action. Let's go. Awesome. One more share because we're already over 3 minutes. One more share.
I can share something super simple that we got up. I have over 14,000 contacts in Follow Up Boss and another 12,000 on my phone that are not really my real estate people, clients, leads or anything, but it's an easy thing to do every single day. And this business is about consistency and being persistent. So taught me a new lesson.
That's what I'm talking about, Francis. Thank you so much for taking action, and thank you for being here, my friend. Appreciate you. And Miss Alicia said 138 conversations started. Let's go. I think Ms. Mayoral won the trophy today.
Well, thank you. Guess what else I learned?
What did you learn? What did you learn?
I learned that when you start sending multiple texts like that, for some reason your phone has to catch up and start uploading the message part. So there was that transition of you had to wait until it downloaded, because I guess I haven't text messaged those people in so long. So and then I also learned that I'm going to have my virtual assistant do this. I'm going to have her clean out my whole phone. And I started having conversations, including a gal that used to do my kids' facials every summer. And she's like, are you ready for your kids' facial? And I was like, I'm so excited to tell you about this $20,000 grant that's being offered right now to you that you don't pay back, that you don't have to be a first-time buyer. So it's good to just start with something short and sweet, but turn it into business.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. Congratulations, my friend. And I think you were number 1 today. So congrats on that. Congrats on that. Yeah, 138 conversations. All right. Cool. Awesome. So anybody else have a burning share before we wrap up? Because we are officially 5 minutes over. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. All right. All right. Cool. Well, I would say you guys have a lot of things to do after this. I know your phones are flooded now, so get back into responding, get back to setting up appointments, because now this is the next part of the funnel, right? Respond, set up appointments, and then get them on calendar, and let's get those escrows open. So I'm going to wrap up today, but thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you guys for your participation. Let's have a blessed week. On Thursday, by the way, we have Miss Jill that's going to be coming back and doing a conversation on what future we're living into. So Jill's going to be doing a super powerful conversation at 10 o'clock on Thursday. So make sure you don't miss that. And we're going to send out the reminder. So God bless each and every single one of you. Let's create an amazing day. Let's get it.
Thanks, Leo. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Peace, 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 peace. Let's get it.